Hello, hello, it's Shel Anderson. I'd like to welcome you to Lunch Break with Shel. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. My name is Shel Anderson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I blog at shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com, and I can be reached through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube under Stamp with Shel. I can be found on Pinterest under Shel Loves to Stamp. Today we are going to be having a play with a new bundle called Dahlia Days. This is gorgeous. It's got some beautiful fonts, a frame, and lots of floral images here. It has a coordinating die set, and check out this one. This is beautiful. We're not going to be using that one today, but you will see lots and lots of this bundle, let me tell you. Okay, so this is called, pardon me, got a dry spot in my throat. There we go. This is called a split front card. So we are going to be making two cards, and our card bases today are Flirty Flamingo. Our matte layers today are Soft Succulent, and our panel today is Basic White. And you'll see that there is a line drawn down the center of this card. That is my center point. That is where we are going to be stamping our images. So I just have to grab a couple of things here. Our ink colors for today are Memento Black, Bumblebee, Soft Succulent, and Flirty Flamingo. So I am going to open these ink pads, and we are going to get started on our card. So the idea for this card is that we're going to stamp our images on this panel, and then we're going to split this panel in half to create two card fronts. Okay, sound like fun? All right, I'm just going to sit my stamps where I want them so I don't get confused and go in the wrong ink pad. That could be disastrous. So the idea here is that we're going to stamp down the center panel plus off somewhat as well. We don't want it looking all matchy-matchy. So at the top of this panel, I am going to stamp right in the center, but off the end. Okay, so now we have a beautiful dahlia there. Now I have stamped this on a piece of paper. I don't have any post-it note, if you can believe that. It's much easier to do this with post-it note, but I am using some temporary adhesive on a piece cut out of flour. Now I did that one just plain. I didn't put any oh, this is fun. I don't want any it's not a perfect match, but you'll see what I'm aiming for. I want to put a couple of these leaves off the side so they look like they're coming from the flower. And I'm going to leave that in place, and I am going to stamp a couple of those little guys. And then I have another all right, that should be good. Now I should be able to stamp. I'm going to try something different here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to, no, I'm going to try it. It may not work. I'm going to stamp one there, and I'm going to stamp one there. Oh, see what I did? All right, we may not be able to save this card, but we'll see. I got in a rush and didn't. All right, I'm going to put a yellow flower here, and I'm going to put a yellow oh, look at that. I think I'm able to save it by just all right. I'm going to put one more down here, and now you see what I did there. It's not going to be a very good teaching video, is it? I'm going to move my mask down here and see if I can salvage this mess that I'm creating. Alright, now if I put this up here, and we had one there, and if I had that little branch, oops, I almost did it. All right, see what I can do here. All right, we're gonna fill in here. And over here. And we need another yellow flower down here because I messed up. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, if you know what I mean. All right, you're getting the gist of this anyway. You're stamping your images down the center of the panel. Now, what we're going to do is grab an eraser and remove that pencil line. Okay. I've got to do something right there. I really do. Because I don't like that. I'd rather have leaves over top of that flower than to have that mess. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to re-ink this, and I'm going to stamp that there, and then you see what I did there. Let me clean this stamp off. I'm pressing too hard into my ink pad, so don't do that. And then we're going to go something like that. Here we go. That's as good as it's going to get, my friends. It's not really going to matter in the end because we're going to take that out of there. We're going to bring in our paper trimmer. And we are going to slice this in half at 3 3/4. All right. Now we get to put our cards together. I'll grab a bone folder, and I'm just going to fold these in half and burnish them flat. Maybe. There we go. Now, our outside panels are soft succulent. And I thought that would just be a nice way to pull all of these colors together. Make sure I have this happening the right way. Oh, I just had an idea. Check that out. I could do that one landscape and this one vertical. All right. Now this one. And if you wanted to put these on dimensionals, you could. I'm just doing mine flat. Oh, isn't that pretty? Love it. All right, now we got to glue this one down. We're just trying to keep our borders even on all 4 sides the best we can. Now we could do them both this way, but I think I'm going to flip this one. And this set has some beautiful, beautiful greetings. You made my day, sending you lots of love. You are beyond incredible. Thank you for your kindness to an amazing woman. Beautiful, beautiful greetings. So I stamped one image or one of the greetings on a piece of scrap, and then I just took this little floral image and I just used my markers to stamp it. So I just colored on the marker, or colored on the stamp direct with my Stampin' Right markers, and that way it gave me a little wee bit of color on there. And I found this already pre-cut in my bits box, and I thought, you know, I could put that on there like that, or I could put it on there like that, but I think it's too big. I really think it's too big, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I am going to, I don't know which way I want to do it. You could do it either way. I'm going to cut it horizontally through the middle. And then I'm just going to take a slice out of each one of those. Then I'm going to put some adhesive along that edge. And I'm just going to pop this in the center. Like so. And then I'm going to take and put adhesive on the bottom and do the same thing, which has shortened the depth of the tag. Nobody's ever going to see that mess in the back. And we can pop that right there. And for the other tag, what I did is I used my markers again, using the markers, these markers direct on the stamp, and stamped it multiple times, of course, with my Stamparatus, and then I just stamped my greeting in the middle. So this one here, I think I am going to pop up on dimensionals. Probably I'll pop them both up. And I think they will finish off these cards beautifully. And you can do this with any stamps. You can use any die cuts for tags. Yes, it's beautiful with this stamp set, but if you don't have this one yet and you want to try this, just use what you have. See what you can do. All right, now let's get placement here. Thank you for your kindness. And then this one is going vertical, and I'm going to cover that leaf because it's a little, oops, guess I'm not that way. To an amazing woman. All right, now we need to embellish this. Let's see what we can do for embellishments. I'm not going to put any ribbon on there. I don't think it needs it. But I do think we need a little something something on there. What have we got? We've got iridescent rhinestones and polished dots. Those are both new items in the mini. Let's have a look at these. Maybe we'll do one on one and one on the other. See how when you take these out of the package, they just take on the colors? This one is clear and a pinkish tone. And these ones are iridescent. This way they look blue when they're facing my gray shirt. They kind of look purple this way, pink this way. It just depends on which way the light hits them. So I am going to put 3 of them on this card. A small, or a large, a medium, and a small. Just like so. All right, those are the iridescent. I'm not going to bother putting them back in that because they're in an envelope. And then the polished dots we will put on this one. And I think I'm going to use the pink ones. Up here, I'll put a little. Down here, I'll put 2 beaks. There, beautiful. I don't think those cards need anything more than that. I think they look fine just like that. Now, of course, I haven't got my insides done. I'm going to have to put a white panel on the inside. But that is your split front card and how to do it. You just simply stamp down the center and slice your card in half. And you can use any stamp set. Give it a try. I'd love to see what you come up with. And once again, our color palette today was Bumblebee, Flirty Flamingo, and Soft Succulent. What color combination can you come up with? Share it with me. Bye-bye.